Holy Cross community. This is Father Gerasimos in north of Albany, where the Mohawk River meets the Hudson River, and it is also where the Erie Canal ends or begins, where ships from the Great Lakes cut across the state of New York and end up in the Hudson River, and therefore can sail then south and to the New York Harbor. And as you can see, the Mohawk River and the end of the Mohawk River ending into the Hudson River. On the other side, we can see one of the locks. Okay, so as you know, that in order for ships to climb up rivers or go down rivers, they need these lock systems. These big gates open, and the ship will go inside those gates and then be lifted up and continue down the way. And I say this as I'm thinking about the cost and the labor of this Erie Canal, and what it took for people to build this and to conceive this and to dig trenches and locks next to the Mohawk River so that the ships can travel and save a lot of time rather than going through the St. Lawrence River, but also to increase the economy and for profit and gain. In general, this lock system now is not so much in use, as we have planes and we have 18-wheeler trucks that carry things and not so much over the rivers. But people took time so that the boats can climb up a river and go and pass by falls. And during the Great Lent, we celebrate St. John of Climacus on the fourth Sunday of the Great Lent, and we're in that period of the time. And it is the ascent, the divine ascent. St. John wrote the ladder of divine ascent, where it teaches us how that we need to ascend from this life to the next, and not just simply just waiting for the next life to ascend, but already this year we have to climb the steps of virtues. True enough, we know about that. We celebrate these events during the Great Lent, but to really take the time to sanctify ourselves so that we can elevate our souls and our hearts and our minds to something greater and something holier. My good people, for the sake of profit and for the sake of ease, these expensive canals and lock systems were created so that people can advance financially and for the economy and for the trade. I believe that it is the same effort that we need to take into consideration and make sure that we elevate ourselves by works of virtues, by looking into our souls, by prayer, by fasting, by making sure that we do not say things that are harmful to others, that we control our passions of greed and pride and lust. And therefore, as I stand here, I think of all these beautiful things. So without delaying my message, signing off from the area of Cohoes, I believe that's how it's said, in northern, right north of Albany. May we all ascend and take the effort so we can ascend the spiritual ladder. Amen.